I've been talking about this queen thing, gotta find me a queen. He was talking about getting married and all these different things, and was saying how hard it has been, to find me a queen. And all of a sudden I went from, just like, most guys, and I'm sure most women could say, having multiple choices, and feeling like the pool is wide open, you know what I mean? And that each day, you can just, sit down and take your time and, make your decision, and try to find someone that's best for you and that you're best for them. But I couldn't, all of a sudden I hit a brick wall. Man. I couldn't figure out what was going on that was blocking me. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like I was being blocked. I just felt like, man, I just didn't understand. I just feel like, okay, well, I'm having all these things going on in personal life. God is showing me all of these things I did not want to see. He's making me face a lot of, things that's been in my mental and my, psychological closet, spiritual closet. And he just, man, pouring it on. And I'm like, man, if I could just give me a queen, it'd be a lot easier to deal with, But that's not the way he wanted it. He didn't want it. And he was the one that turned off that faucet of me, meeting someone. And went out on a date, you know what I mean? Had, met women in a grocery store and, just in passing and general things. But, you could tell by the vibe and when things are not just totally there. And for whatever reason, it just was not like it was in the past. And I feel like, wow, man, are my days over? You know what I mean? Are my dating days over? Are my chances to meet someone over? Am I at a roadblock? What has happened? Where am I? Where does this thing stand? Especially now, at a time when I realize I need love. Especially now when I realize and had an experience that showed me what love can be. Showed me what it can feel like to have butterflies in your stomach and, can't wait to see them walk in the room and all these different things, right? And just want to do everything for them and for you guys together as a team. Right now, list of activities y'all can do and all these different things. And man, feeling like if the world ended, I'm going to be okay because I'm with who I want to be with. It's a powerful feeling, man. It was a powerful feeling. And have that experience, and all of a sudden, God just, cut the spigot off. It was like, oh, man, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But again, life was so busy, has been so busy, and, me, changing a lot of things about myself. I feel like now that a queen would get a better version of me, stronger version of me. And, but I still was trying to, you cannot fit a square peg into a round hole. But what it was is God needed me to be still. He needed me to listen. He needed me to focus on all this stuff he was spoon feeding me. He wanted me to, he knew some of it was going to be painful. He knew some of it was going to be shocking. He knew some of it was going to be, a revelationary type scenario where I'm going to be like, wow, really? Man, I didn't know. Things you don't know, And it's like, wow, man, really? And he poured it on. You heard me talk about it in that video. He did. Brady poured it on, and then he gave me the biggest, hugest boulder, of them all, within the last week. And I was like, wow, really, God, this is where we at? You couldn't let me know all this 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 17 years ago. You know, you have to let me know now. You know, my life is, I was making life decisions based on some of the things I did not know, you know, and it's no wonder why certain things went the way they did. And they had a false premise, and I did not know it. I did not know it. And, you know, good intentions too. And good intentions, he was showing me, you know, where good intentions are just that, good intentions. But you got to know where to place your good intentions. And so, wow, man, wow, I was like, no, you're not meeting nobody right now. You're not going to meet no queen right now. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it, because I don't want anything to interrupt that great love that you're going to have. I don't want to interrupt anything that you guys are going to be building together. You know, I want it to be built on a strong foundation. And so, you know, I don't know if that had anything to do with the disintegration of, you know, my last situation. I don't know. But I do know what's going on now, what has happened since. And he just wouldn't let me, he wouldn't let it happen, man. He wouldn't let it happen. And so what he did show me was that he's shown me everything. I mean, man, he didn't leave a stone unturned, you know what I mean? He showed me everything. And as hurtful as some of it was, as painful as some of it was, and as disappointing as a lot of it was what I needed to know, because my closet would not have been clean. I would have went in with a closet filled with things, cobwebs, and again, stuff with mold on it and things of that nature, and I wouldn't have had even known. So there was not room for just pure, unblemished love and all of the things I would have needed to, you know, seal the deal. You know, all the things that I'm so excited about, right? Sharing with that queen, right? And so, you know, all of a sudden, man, after he threw the biggest bombshell of them all on me, you know, and he gave me a couple of days to digest it. He gave me a few days to digest it. And then all of a sudden, things changed. Things changed, man. All of a sudden, you know, that door opened up. That door opened back up. And I was like, okay, this is weird. This is weird, okay. You know, and, you know, you get a compliment. Appreciate that always, you know, for sure. You know, I always giving compliments, you know, but it's, you know, when you don't, to get one, you know, okay, appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I mean? It's good looking out, you know, or all of a sudden, you know, someone wants to get your number, you know, or this happens or that happens, and all of a sudden you realize what's going on here. You know, what's going on here. You know, it seemed like this queen door is opening back up. It seemed like some of the old days, you know what I mean? It seemed like what everybody else doors have been open where they can, you know, meet people coming and going. All of a sudden now, it seemed like that door is opening up for me again. And I realized that it was God all along. God needed me to be still long enough to hear what he had to say, hear what he had to put out, and make sure I absorb fully and wholly that he had my attention. You know, he needed me to understand. He's really, man, I'm proud to be connected with him. I'm proud, you know, that he's my friend. You know what I mean? I'm proud that he feel like I'm worthy enough to spend that kind of time on me, a year's time on me, while I was spending a year's time on myself, and to try to, you know, make sure that my life is in a total cleaned out closet scenario. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And it's so funny too, because like I said, that queen now get a totally different product, kind of a combination of the person I was coming up, you know what I mean? That confident guy, that guy, man, that never, ever flex, never worry, man, ever. You know what I mean? We got this, you know, but a whole lot more. Definitely mature, you know, in many areas. Definitely see what's important in many areas. Definitely see what's priority in many areas that I never would have seen had this period of time not came about. So he know what he doing, man. He know what he doing. And so all of a sudden, man, you know, it just been an amazing, you know, couple of days, man. Couple of days. Been interesting, man. So now it's like, okay, how, you know, you say you're ready. You say you're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? The door's open now. Door's open now. So, yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. But, you know, now that all this time has passed, I realize that it's no rush. I'm going to take my time. There is a rush. It's a rush. It's not a rush like that, no. It's not what I mean. There is, you know, I do not want a lot of more time to pass where I'm not dating or, you know, even if I'm just hanging out, kicking or whatever, you know, not doing those things. No, I'm ready to get those things done. But I'm more patient now. And, you know, I'm willing to take my time now. Whereas in the past, it was like, hey, you know, right here, right now, you know what I mean? And, you know, the other party was right along on my path, you know. But things are different now. And I'm taking a different route now. I'm taking a different route. I don't know if that's the maturity thing. I don't know. You know, I just know taking a different route now, man. I'm willing to, you know, be patient. I'm willing to take my time. I'm willing to, you know, keep my eyes, you know, a little bit more open and not, you know, it's always been a saying, don't jump on the first thing to come along. You know, don't jump on the first offer, you know. And so it was kind of funny because this lady came to me and they was talking about, you know, contract with one of my, you know, with this book I had been working on. And I was like, man, do I jump on this thing? You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know. Don't jump on the first thing. And I was like, okay. In the end, we decided we're going to hold off anyway. And I'm going to go with another company. So I'm just going to wait. You know, if no offers don't come, they don't come. It's okay. Everything will sort itself out. I'm not worrying about that. I'm more, you know, excited about this new chapter that God has opened up for me. You know what I mean? And does that mean that I just totally, you know, washed away all of the revelations that God showed me and exposed to me? No, it's not like that, you know. I'm still kind of, you know, absorbing it, taking it in, you know. And I know it's going to take time, you know, little time. Not no lie. I'm not wasting time on that, you know. But it's really eye-opening. And, you know, you move on. Life goes on, right? But, yeah, it's not something that's going to affect me, you know, being able to, you know, get with my queen. It's not going to affect, you know, how I'm going to handle being on my queen. I'm still totally excited about who I get to share her, you know, share the part of me I get to share her with, and also all of the, you know, the goals and things, you know, whereas in the past, all my goals and dreams have been with idealisms and ideas I come up with and things of that nature, whereas now, you know, my goals and dreams are with her, you know. And, you know, even, you know, like I said, I wrote a list out of some things, you know, some amazing things and amazing journeys that we can go on. You know, I'm excited about it. But I see now I am a different me. I'm a different me, man. You know, so this is an interesting chapter, man. But God, man, is a very, you know, again, an amazing power to be associated with. And I'm honored and I feel blessed that he's been taking the time, you know, to feel like I'm important enough to clean out my closet, to, open my eyes up to some things, and let me see things the way they really are versus what you think they are. Man, wow, right? Wow, 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 wow. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So thank you, God. Appreciate you. And I appreciate you opening that door back up. I thought you put a lock on it. I was like, oh my man, what I done, man. And but man, not only did you take the lock off, man, you open the door wide. And I appreciate it, man. And I'm just let you know, I'm gonna take my time. Take my time, man. A different me now. A different me now, man. No doubt about that. Anyway, just wanna, share that experience of being, with this powerhouse that is God. I share this powerhouse, that is, our higher power. How it could be there, always trying to make us better, always trying to make our lives better, and man, and when you think the door is closed, it's not closed. It's just temporarily out of service. Man. I love it. I told you, man, life is beautiful, man. Life is beautiful. And so are the beautiful queens that are out there yet to meet. I'm excited. Look forward to it. Mahalo.